So as you can see, like, if you're doing it right, if you're able to kill the rats fast enough, then it's basically just very chill. You kind of don't want to orbit this thing because it's so, like, this area is so small. You might be able to orbit. Can I orbit at like 500? Yeah, you can orbit it at 500 and still stay within the site, I think. We'll find out. There's the shuttle.
Okay, I'm listening to ASHTEROTI in the background, and he's doing
you can see
this.
that, like, this is about the point where you would start to be overwhelmed if you are to be overwhelmed. I'm at the halfway point right now.
Class 2.
And now my resistances are 100% pegged towards EM. Which means, so what that really means is I'm taking more than 2 types of damage, but it's identifying that the vast majority of the damage that I'm receiving is EM. Which is kind of interesting because it should be EM thermal almost evenly.
It's a dram, you know.
But in my fit, I have a lot less thermal than EM resistance. So it's obviously doing more EM than thermal damage.
Let's try the Nurgle.
And the Garmers are the ones that are going to be doing, like, weird types of damage, too. So yeah, I can orbit at 500. I didn't need to, but I can, if that's interesting to you. We're at just about 360 seconds out of 600. The main nasty wave, if I remember correctly, happens at about 500 seconds.
I don't understand what's going on.
Get the shuttle. There's usually about 4 shuttles per site.
It's getting there.
Otherwise, we just keep clearing them up.
And crushing.
You can see, since I am keeping them kind of camped down, the damage is actually very, very low in the site. But if you can't kill these guys fast enough, it can really build up.
You need to kill this guy
That's
fast.
why damage and projection and tracking are going to be your #1 priority. These are very nasty to drones. So while drone comps can be utilized, you're going to have to keep a very close eye on them and use them as kind of a kind of chaff.
Because
all right, we are getting close to the
initial DPS.
Okay, we're going to blow up this unstable generator just to show off what happens. Boom. Yeah. And that entire wave got wiped out. Isn't that cool?
What happened? I don't get it. No. What is cool?
We are coming up to the 500-second mark.
What happens at
where we should get the Orthrus. There's the Orthrus. It's at 475 seconds. The Orthrus does... There are warp disruption. There's no scrams in the room, but there is warp disruption from the Orthrus and from the final rat. So beware of that. Let's just kill this one. Killed a whole bunch of the rats. Done. Rats killed towards the by the generator do not count towards your kill X mission. That's true. What happens at the 500-second mark? That's when the wave that just spawned that includes an Orthrus shows up, which is the second hardest rat in the site after the main boss. Can I use the Nurgle? I used a Nurgle. I wasn't able to keep up with the damage. Or like keep up with the rats as they're spawning. My damage was too low. Kiki's probably would honestly be better. but like the retribution does really good. I think the wolf, most of the assault frigates will do great. And you probably can set up a Nurgle for it. It's just the base setup that I had. I also took off the damage, the entropic radiation sink on it. So we're coming up on the 600-second mark, which is going to be the end of the sight. So 30 seconds left. The guy lost his Draugr in the tier 3 site. The Draugr is just going to have... The Draugr has lower damage than the Kiki, and also the Draugr can't get into the tier 2 site. The Orthrus... it's a warp disruption, not a scram. And there's 600 seconds. There's the Squall. It spawns by itself. Once that spawns, you can leave the radius. So as you can see, like the Squall will try to get away from you. So don't try to just stay here and fire at the Squall. It will try to get away and get outside of your range. So just go ahead and approach it. You're going to have to loot it anyways. I try to loot these wrecks as I like go past it. The main loot is going to be these cybernetic neural lattices.
So I have no idea. If I can enter the site. Your veteran will not be able to access it. Right. Destroyer. Kiki, Mamba, Tholos, Navy Destroyer. Kiki. Kikimora and the Tholos. Say the Tholos say and the Mekubal also is okay.
Docking permission requested.
The Mekubal is okay.
Docking request accepted.
And Navy frigates is okay. If the Mekubal is okay, then we have a partnership, probably. Where's my Mekubal? Mekubal, here you are. No. FRINGROD.
Insufficient power. Insufficient power.
Fitting. What the fuck? What the fuck happened to my FRINGROD? What happened? Where's my stuff? Where's my rigs? Where's my everything? What the fuck happened? It's gone. What the fuck? Where's my stuff? Empty high slots. Feeding 100%.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps.
Shut up. Where the fuck is it? The screenshot. Oh fucking hell. Where is the launcher? Where's the launcher? Issue don't fit. Mekubal Ghost fit. My Mekubal fit is gone. The rig still shows are used, but all modules are empty. So I can't use it or refit it. I don't know where the modules of my fit went. So resizes. Resize. Drop an image. Select the Mekubal. The feed is empty. I quit, relog in, and the fit is back in. Now it did it again. I double clicked quickly on it and I switched on another ship by error, then came back and an error message pop up saying unable to fit 200mm auto cannon. I don't know what is going on in my item hangar. There are no any of the modules. If by error I would have stripped the fit, the UI is not working or something. I don't understand. So I will log out. Okay, I will log out. Thank you for the bug report, but submitted after blah 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 blah, and then I will try to log back in. So yeah, the game client is here. I will try to log back in and see if this time around I can undock the ship. So I'm not in a hurry or anything. So the Mekubal is already selected. Are the fit the ship. Oh, and now there is the fit back in. So now it's okay. Now it's okay. As you saw, as I said previously, the shit was working the last time I logged out and then I logged back in.
Warp drive active.
So now we can try this strange site. We have 12 kilometers with air. We'll open our stuff. We don't have drones, and we will try not to die into this site I never tried before. So let me understand it. Orbit 500 meters. I drop my MTU, and now a lot of guys start appearing. But really, there's a lot going on. The problem is I'm not fast enough to select all these enemies. But luckily for me, I'm fast enough to kill them, apparently. Even if I don't understand, if I'm doing something wrong, how this site is supposed to work. Or is the MTU working? And I'm pretty nervous because I never done this before. most of all, will this ever finish? How long is going to? Do I have to make this generator explode? What do you have to do? Oh, the formidable Ortrus.
A module has run out of charges.
Obviously, I finished the charges with the Ortrus. So we save the location. Loot all. And dock.
Warp drive active.
So I don't know what there is more to do. This is what my loot,
Permission requested.
153 of I don't know what, chemical tech exploration boosters,
Accepted.
and I don't know what else. I'm super nervous. I'm still trembling, and you know me from the Abyss. I used to be a cool guy, and so usually all my feats are always included, so I copy this feat to the clipboard, and this is the feat I use to do this Crimson event cybernetic video. That was done at the same time with ASHTEROTI that was doing his video at the beginning of mine. So thanks ASHTEROTI, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!